Good morning, ladies. I am really concerned about some of you. I'm concerned about those of you who don't realize just how amazing you are. Um, Baby, you are the shit, okay? You don't realize it, and I see it so much. When I listen to you, I'm like, oh, this girl, she don't even see her power. She does not even understand her power. Baby girl, you are the party. And I'm going to explain that to you. I'm going to tell you about my mother, okay? My mother was the party. I'm from a big family. I have 4 older siblings who are half siblings and 4 younger siblings. We would get up on Saturday morning. We would clean our house like most black households at that time. I don't know how everybody does it now, but we spend like 3-4 hours cleaning everything. And then as children, we would go off and do our social things, or maybe we'd stay home depending on who it was. In the evening, my mother would call me downstairs. Now, in the old days, the phone hung on the wall in the kitchen, and my mother's got the phone up to her ear. She's giving orders to her children, she's talking on the phone, and she's cooking all at the same time, okay? So what she does is she says, okay, I want you to sit there and peel some potatoes. So I'm peeling the potatoes. She's talking to my brothers, telling them, I need you to move the furniture around, and I need somebody to go to the store. My mother could make a party out of less than $10. I'm going to tell you how she did it. What she would do, she's talking to her friends. She's talking to my older siblings. She's talking to her neighbors. She's saying, hey, why don't you drop by later? Okay? And over the course of the next few hours, what would happen is my mother would feed us all. She would set up the table in the dining room full of food. And one by one, her friends and our family members would come by. Okay? They would come by with some food. They would come by with some snacks. They would come by probably with a 6-pack of beer or a bottle of something. Okay? And her 5 children, we were all still in the house. And her, baby, we would have a blast. We would be up dancing, having a good time. The older folks would be like, come on, baby, show me how you do that. And they would be dancing. We'd be eating our snacks, eating food, drinking, talking, laughing, and having an amazing time, okay? If you were to walk past our house, the first thing you would notice would be the smell. Because, baby, we cooking. And when I say we cooking, because my mother didn't do anything out of a box. We cooking, okay? She could make a cake in 20 minutes from scratch, all right? So you would smell the food first. The next thing, you would hear the music, because there was always music in our house, okay? The radio, the record player would play all day long. In fact, it played so much, I didn't even think about it. That's just how it was. And the next thing, if you were to come by the big picture window in the living room and take a peek in, baby, we working. We having fun. A bunch of kids, a bunch of neighbors, some old folks, some friends. We are having a blast on a Sunday or a Saturday night, and we are enjoying ourselves at home. Now, this is my mother in her house with her 5 children, her grandchildren sometimes, neighbors, friends, whoever she invited in. My mother was the party. She understood that, baby, women are the party. Now, on occasion, somebody would come knocking on the door. They smelt, they heard, they're looking in the window, and they want to come in and see what's going on. But see, my mother was very adamant. This party is by invitation only. If she called you up and told you to come, you can come. But if you're just walking by, or you're a neighbor that didn't get invited, you can't come in, because this is an invitation-only party. Now, not everybody was like my mother. I personally am an introvert. So my Saturday looks a little bit different. I get up, I clean my house, I run my errands. In the evening, I'm in a clean house. I'm in my lounging clothes. I am cooking, my candles are burning, my flowers are smelling amazing, and I'm talking to my friends while I'm sitting or I'm standing in my kitchen cooking. And I have a friend, he and I chat periodically. And when he calls me, one of the things he always says is, "It sounds like you having a party," because the music is always on in my house too. "What you doing?" And I tell him, "Well, I'm cooking this and I'm cooking that." I usually have a glass of wine standing in front of me as I'm standing there and listening to my music, and I'm talking to my friends. Now, I've known this man a long time. He always asks me, "It doesn't really matter what I cook. Can I have some?" "No, baby, you can't have none of my food." Will you bring me a plate?" No, he knows this. He does this every single time. And it doesn't matter what I'm cooking. He always wants to be a part of it. Now, if I have some friends over, we will, I'll be cooking for them and they'll be, we listening to music, we drinking wine, we having fun. We might watch a movie later. We might just get up in the floor and be silly, all right? Baby, it does not matter your personality type. It does not matter your age, all right? You are the party. You're the party that the people standing outside want to come to. You are the party that everyone wants to join in your fun. And you do that all by yourself as a woman. You are the party, and don't ever let anybody tell you any different. What's happening now is people are so incredibly jealous of the fact that you are the party. They want to be a part of it. They are jealous that people are around you enjoying themselves. They are upset because you're not paying attention to them. How come you having fun and I can't have fun? And how come you're not paying attention to me? It is the strangest thing I've ever heard. Baby, have your own party. Be your own party. Take care of yourself. Bring your friends, bring your family, bring your children. Come in the house, shut the door, and have a party. Let me tell you, baby, they will come knocking. And you might think, "Oh, I got to go out and get and do." No, you don't. You don't do nothing. My mother got knocks on the door and never left the house. People wanting to come in and be a part. Now, this was driven home to me after my father died. It didn't even take 6 months. The men who were our neighbors started knocking on the door. A door they would never in their life have knocked on had my father been alive. You don't know what's going on in the world. As a woman, you have more power than you realize. All right? So go be the party. Live out the fullness of who you are. Do whatever makes you happy and bring the people that you love into your life and party with them. Be together and enjoy yourselves. That by itself, all by itself, baby, is so attractive to people. All they want to do is come inside. But remember, baby girl, it's invitation only.